Would I be the a-hole if I didn't take in my ex-husband's cat? So I, 30 female, am 4 years divorced from my ex-husband Ryan, 31. We divorced amicably, but also with good reason to separate. Ryan got our cat Felix in the divorce, which I wasn't thrilled about as I love Felix very much, but Ryan was very insistent about keeping him for his mental health. But last night, Ryan called me completely heartbroken, asking if I could take in Felix. Ryan is moving to a different state for a new job, and he said that it's very difficult for him to find an affordable apartment that allows cats, and that he will probably not have as much time for Felix with how much he'll be working. He said it could be temporary, but he also didn't want to promise anything. I had to tell him no because my current girlfriend, Jamie, that I have been dating for 2 years now, is really allergic to cats. We just moved in together. I told him that I was going to ask Jamie how she felt and maybe we could take him. But otherwise, I'd ask around to family and friends to see if there's someone that can take Felix. But that's all I can really do. As much as I want to take him in, Ryan was really upset and said that he doesn't know what he'll do now that I won't take Felix. He went on a rant and said that if roles were reversed, that he would take Felix in a heartbeat, and said that it's a compromise Jamie should be willing to make, that Jamie could look into allergy shots or medications because it's not fair to Felix that he could have to go back to a shelter or live with a stranger because I couldn't take him. Which is ironic because last time I checked, nobody is making Ryan take this job. I haven't discussed this with Jamie yet, and I'm not sure what she'd say. I'd completely understand if she didn't want to compromise her health for a cat, but I also know that she has a really big heart, especially with animals. It could go either way. I'm having to work up the courage to have the conversation though, because I am pretty emotional about this topic. All of this said, I can't help but feel a little guilty at the idea that if I can't take Felix, that I really am the bad guy here. I love this cat and he does mean a lot to me, but I know it would be a huge ask of Jamie and I wouldn't blame her if she said no, but I would feel terrible that Felix wouldn't have a home. Okay, so OP has offered the following explanation why they think they might be the arsehole. So, the action I took that I think should be judged is not taking in our cat that we adopted together, Felix, after my ex told me he could no longer care for him. That action might make me the a-hole because I was part of adopting him into our family. And because I made that choice to adopt him with my ex, I feel I do have a certain responsibility towards this animal, even though I'm no longer required to take care of him. Wow,